What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brendan and I'm BMX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a hobby news for Star Wars Legion. We don't have any scene to stats. We've already done those here for the new ARF Troopers and the Outer Rim Battle Terrain, which is a complete and total ripoff of money. No offense, AMG, but I call it like it is, and you guys haven't been doing a very good job in the last couple of years. But we're going to be talking about the new Star Wars Legion hobby transmission, building objective markers, which is actually a cool thing that they're just starting to do, I guess. Putting out little articles about ways to spruce up and make some cool objective markers for your table, which actually I think is actually pretty cool. So, like I said, I call it like I see it. All right, AMG. You did good there. I'm still hoping to see my crab droids and aqua droids soon. We are again sorry we did not get this stuff at release date. We will definitely do box openings when we do get them. It's just so hard for me to get Legion expansions nowadays. It's ridiculous to get them here on the island. And they're not. It's not even something I can just go and buy on Amazon. But we hopefully we'll get those soon, and then hopefully maybe we'll have better luck at getting the ARF Troopers and the Outer Rim Battle Terrain. All right, well, getting into it here, we're going to get into the hobby transmission, building objective markers here. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell for notifications. You don't miss a single minute of the fun. All right, so today's transmission, join Atomic Mass Games creative director Dallas Kemp as he shares a few creative ways to build your own objective markers for Star Wars Legion. Let's find out what he's been working on. With the new Star Wars Legion objectives and missions, I needed to get some new points of interest made up to enhance my table. I love 3D objectives on the tabletop games, and I wanted to take the opportunity to create some and add the story and narrative of my Star Wars Legion games. With that in mind, I looked at to the vital assets and priority supplies expansion in the Star Wars Legion's miniatures line. Each of these have some excellent miniatures and bits to create an immersive experience on the battlefield of Star Wars Legion. The first step making my points of interest was to cut out several 2 and 1 inch discs of 0.04 plastic card sheets. This can be done by using a compass. Remember using a compass in school? That's actually pretty funny. After cutting out the circles, you can use sanding stick or fine grit sandpaper to bevel the edges to create a better transition from the table to the top of the disc. This makes the overall disc feel more integrated into the tabletop later. So showing it right there. Look at all the potential. I have poured both the vital assets and the priority supplies out onto the table and mixed them up to look at them with new eyes and get a few ideas on how to make something unique if possible. The antennae and water evaporator looked like I could mash them together to make something unique for one of my POIs. I clipped the upright off the antenna and the base from the evaporator to get started. So yeah, he's basically kind of hodgepodging it here. I also wanted these panels from the mines to be used elsewhere, so I clipped the sides and set the panels on the side for later. It's cool. I attached the top of the antenna to the base of the water evaporator for the first kit bash. You can see I built a few of the boxes and attached them to 1 inch discs for simple points of interest that have no customization. I think that's what he called it. POIs, points of interest. Yeah, POIs, points of interest. So he's got attaching them, stuff like that. With a few additional parts, my antenna took more personality. The sidebars were the normal parts for the kit, just cut down for a different silhouette. I did like stuff on the ground, kind of falling over, debris. My favorite POI is at the bottom right. After cutting up the antenna and the evaporator, I spent time just arranging the parts on my desk to see what I could build. This little generator is what I devised after a few minutes of pushing bits around. I may have been having lots of fun here. You can see the little panels we clipped out earlier on the back of the generator and the exposed panel from the mine on the boxy bit to cover the cut of my knife, the cut my knife made. I built a large box pile and standard mine. You gotta love a giant battlefield mine to finish off the set. So yeah, you see the mine there. It's got that thing there. You kind of hodgepodge that together a little bit, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's looking good, definitely. And then to finish up, use your favorite basing material to match your army. I use some texture paste and a touch of ballast to create the basing on these. So basically, yeah, let it look deserty. That's pretty good too. Easy way to do it. I think this might have to do more with how Legion is kind of going away from like using the bases. So instead of having a box with a base on it, you can now have these low to the ground so they look like they're actually part of the mat, but then also they have a kind of a range to them. So if you have to be in a certain range to them or touching them, you can kind of have that. It's kind of a neat idea. I like the bases, so I'd probably just continue to use the bases, but it's a cool way to do, definitely a cool way to do them. All that was left to prime and paint. So yeah. So see, like there, you got, and those look really good. Now my POIs are ready to hit the table. These are quick and easy objectives for your game of Star Wars Legion, but with some creativity, you could really go crazy on yours. There are lots of little bits in Star Wars Legion miniature line or from the Star Wars Shatterpoint line that would be great for points of interest on your game table. Speaking of, I have more ideas. Time to hobby, I guess. Till next time, keep on painting and see you on the battlefield. So yeah. Yeah. Inspired to create your own objectives. Download the latest rules document from Atomic Mass Games, available here for more hobby tips from Dallas. Yeah. So you can even go and open up the thing, the rules stuff, so you can kind of go through all that, see what you need. Well, it looks good. Yeah, definitely. I like the paint schemes and stuff like that. I wish I get paid to paint miniatures all day. Oh. But yeah, all of it looks really cool. And no, it's really exciting. I think this was a great article. I think this is something that they need to do more of to keep interest into the game, is alternatives, things you can do. Kit bashing is really cool. And just having that is a decent part of the game. And I actually really like this article. Just because it shows you that you can do cool different little things with it, that you can use little like plastic card paper to make something really cool. I still think that they should really release a update kit with the cards so that we don't have to print out our own cards, because it's nice to have the professional looking ones. I think that option should be out there, just just give us an update pack with all the cards in the game. Probably doesn't even have to be that expensive. Probably could be like $10-15 because you're just giving us cards. But I guess we'll have to wait and see if they ever do that. Once I get the new expansions, we'll be able to go and look at and show you what the new cards look like, because these ones have the new style cards. The first expansions to have the new style cards, because these guys did not. But yeah, that is what we have. We have the building objective markers. Hope you guys enjoyed this. As always, we try to bring any Legion news to the forefront and talk about the cool things that is happening in Legion. Hopefully, maybe there'll be more news this year. Maybe if they're doing articles like this, we'll get to see more things. I mean, we've had a little bit here. We didn't have anything really since end of December, or beginning of December, sorry. they gave us all this. We had some stuff in November. We had some updates in November, or well, one update in November, and then of course we had the back in September, and we really didn't have anything. We had some stuff in December, so that was nice. We had the errata update, and now of course we've got within the span of a couple weeks, we've gotten at least 3 different things happening for Star Wars Legion. So hopefully we'll see more real soon. Hoping to bring you guys more hobby news for that. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. We hope to see you in the next video. As always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.